Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mind's Eye, and we're going to do the April 2025 air signs, uh, astrological reading, and horoscope, whatever you want to call it. But basically, it's just one of those days and those nights where in April, everyone is literally the devil. They can't even stop it from coming. And when they can't stop it from coming, they're like, it's taxes. It really is taxes. It's really not, but it is taxing. It is taxiing. It is flying in. You can't do like a dinner date or anything like that. And you can't even see it as sin to be a Rintin Jin Lin Pin to get the grin, which means nobody can steal your identity for a little bit. And then you actually can't even say, as they're sipping their gin, you can't even be like this alone. You gotta have somebody with you. It really is. But what is most? I'd have to say air signs are more like water signs, and they're more like Aquarius and the Sagittarius left. And the Sagittarius did go more to the left. They're a little bit more liberal, and that when they actually look at the steak and the knife to the dinner plate, they say, all must go out and know out and bow out and sew about a bay and make a go to hell ceremony. Something came through in March and January of this year where air signs are literally DONE with everything. So when I see it and I say, they do have a lot of anxiety about money. They are a little bit reckless in April. It really is about lessening the burden. And then when you actually see it and you say to the High Priestess card, it really is about using all of yourself, the High Priestess. So when I see it and I say, you can't work together well, what's going on, air signs? How come you can't work well with others? So when I look at this and the King of Swords goes, no, you can't even be it whatsoever. You look at your employee contracts, protests, absolutely, you can't do it alone. So when you look at it and you go, the Eight of Swords comes through and says, it's healing, it's good, we got our voices heard. And then you go, the psychic said it was hurting. All forms of the meaning and the spelling, that is the trend of this year. All forms filled out. All forms of the meaning. All forms of yourself, whatever you identify as. And then whatever you spell it with, and even a spell to cast out. It's so heinous this year. It's all about securement of everything. And you do this and they're just flipping through pages. Even though we are all in electronic, they're flipping through pages because we had another cyber attack and they lost money. This is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it really is a struggle. And we say, how come you're not qualified? Because it says, under 100,000 in a household of 5, that you would be qualified for assistance for energy. I'm able-bodied, but I can't get a letter because someone looks at me and I was white. And that's all you need to know. But I followed the policies. You can't come into my house because I can't put away my dogs. They're being a little nasty. Because some stranger said, go check on them. And that's all you need to know. It's not against the law to refuse somebody not into your home. So this long pause of what we need done is actually paperwork. It's all it is. It's reviewing everything. It really is like no skill. You don't have to be skilled at it because you can read the offer on the table was taken away because of a sit-in and a set-in. So when you look at it and you say, the world really was nasty to everything, that you just can't even destroy it hard enough. That's pretty nasty, air signs. You really went down to the 27th and the 28th. I don't see Ostera being very kind for you guys, but you are a little bit more secure the 24th through the 27th. It really is not considered a victory, and this is the Six of Wands. It really is not the best of judgment of what comes through and how you react, because it just comes in too quick, whatever situation it is. The Page of Swords, not an undercut, not an uppercut, but just be a little cautious. That's all it's saying right now for the month of April coming in. The imbalance of energies and everything through it will cause like no logic whatsoever. So when you actually see the sun and you actually look at it and you go, I think any form of demeaning divorce is probably best to usher in a little bit of happiness. That this Knight of Swords will cause too much of a stop by the 30th. Not much of a getting together, and I don't see illness like bird flu causing that. Again, the Chariot in reverse. There's a halt stop the 21st through the 28th. The Page of Cups, it is emotions. It's like someone comes up to you and like, hey, do you want to get together and do something? Air signs. And you're like, yeah, I'm willing, because this is the Four of Wands. And you go, the Strength card in reverse is weakness at the end. You can't even make it up. Can't even make it up. The Knight of Cups, though, the 14th to 18th, all the way through May, you can't see it. You can't see it coming. The 10 of Swords comes in and goes, no, you can't even do. You just can't even do. It has a harsh ending. Source. Try to find the source in April, air signs, of what is causing this issue. I don't feel like it's a type of penance. I don't feel it's a type of lesson or corrective measure. I feel like the energy is so hard that it actually really is nasty. It just really is nasty. So let's look at this. So all goes about in a way unknown. And when you look at it and you say, nothing is done correctly. And when you look at it and you say, I have to test everything because of coherence and everything. And I look and I say, where did that come from? All of a sudden, I say, literally, it's something so simple every day. It comes in with a knock on the door and a letter saying you tested positive for this, or your x-rays are this, and your insurance is denied because you're able-bodied, and then everything is unfair working conditions. It just compounds, and that's all you need to know. So with that being said, any questions or concerns, leave a comment and an email. A like and a share is greatly appreciated, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.